All right, welcome to Chapter 7. This is solving systems. So elimination, substitution, graphing. So number one, first of all, this is just a yes or no question. Does this ordered pair work for both equations in the system? So you just got to plug them in. So in the first one, it's going to be 2 times negative 3 minus 3 times negative 4. Okay, we want to see if that actually equals 6 by plugging these in. So this is negative 6. This is positive 12. If you add them together, you do get 6. That's what we wanted, so the first one is good. But it's got to work for the second one too. So 4 times negative 3 plus negative 4, we want to see if it equals 8. So this is negative 12. Negative 12 plus negative 4, unfortunately, is negative 16, which is not 8, so this one doesn't work. And that means it's not a solution of the system. It's got to work for both. And feel free to use a calculator on this step too. All right, so solve by substitution. This is where if you have a variable alone, you could sub its value into the other equation. Okay, so now it's 2x plus 2 times, but instead of y, we're substituting the x minus 8 in. And then we're just copying the equation down. And now just solve. So I would start by distributing. So we get 2x plus 2x minus 16 equals negative 4. And then we add like terms. 2x plus 2x is 4x minus 16 equals negative 4. And then we're going to add the 16 over and get 4x equals 12. So then divide by 4. And x is 3. Okay, so great. We found x. Now we got to plug it back in and find y. So if you plug it in here, y is going to be 3 minus 8, which is negative 5. And then on the final for the multiple choice, the answer is going to be the ordered pair x comma y, so 3 comma negative 5. Okay, so that was called substitution. Then we learned elimination. And this is where you guys need one of the either x's or y's to be opposite of the same number so they cancel. And if it doesn't happen, you need to multiply by something. So I'm thinking we can multiply the top, everything by negative 2. All right, so that would be negative 2x minus 8y equals negative 12. And then I think we can leave the second one the same. Because do you guys see how these will cancel? And now we want to add going down. And these cancel. We get negative 11y equals negative 11. So if you divide by negative 11, you end up getting y is 1. And now we pick an equation and we plug it back in. So I'm going to do the first one. So it's x plus 4 times 1 equals 6. Because we're plugging that in. And then let's clean it up. 4 times 1 is 4. And then if you minus the 4 over, you end up getting x equals 2. Okay? So final answer would be the ordered pair, 2 comma 1. That was elimination. And then number 4 is solve by graphing. This is where you graph the two lines and you see where they cross. So begin at negative 3, and then we're going to go down to right 3, down to right 3, down to right 3. Maybe go up to left 3 a couple times, just to make sure. Okay, so that's line 1. And now let's graph line 2. This one we start at 2, and the slope is up 1, right 1, up 1, right 1, up 1, right 1. We're not really going anywhere, so let's go the other way. Down 1, left 1, down 1, left 1, down 1, left 1. I think that's it. So this point, oh, it's so hard to see. I think it's -3, -1. So that's solved by graphing. Okay, number 5, determine how many solutions. It can be 1, all, or none. Now, if the lines never cross, that means there's no solution. So that's it for that one. And then we did all these word problems that we had to set up and solve. So let's see if you guys remember how to do these. So Bobby bought 16 tickets, some children and some adults. So let's have X stand for children tickets and Y stand for adult tickets. The cost of a child ticket is 6. The cost of an adult ticket is 10. If he spent 124, how many of each did he buy? So this is one of those ones where if we have 16 tickets, it's going to be X plus Y equals 16. And then the second equation is about money. $6 for a child ticket plus $10 for an adult ticket is 124 total. And then we just have to solve. So I would maybe do elimination by multiplying the top by -6. Because I would get -6x, -6y, -96. And then if you add going down, these cancel. You get 4y equals, I'll probably need a calculator for later. Let's see, 124 minus 96 is 28. So if we divide by 4, y is 7. And then just plug it back in to find x, and x ends up being 9. So it would be 7 adult tickets, 9 children tickets. So I'll just write A and C for that. All right, nice job, guys. That was systems. Then there's some multiple choice practice for you next.